It has been a very crazy year for me. As some of you guys may know, I started this year out with COVID, a lot like other people, and I don't feel like I've gotten a break since then because I feel like I've been playing catch up in my life literally ever since the beginning of 2022. I'm gonna go down the list of events and everything that happened this year. So I get into the year with COVID. I was trying to put this single out in January and go to LA, do everything I needed to do. And when I went home, I brought COVID to my parents' house from Atlanta. And I ended up giving it to my mom. So my mom got super sick and I ended up staying home for a really long time, taking care of my mom. And things got delayed with me putting this single out. I didn't get to LA the time that I wanted to be there. I was focused in the studio just trying to get my music done, even though I was already delayed in my schedule. And someone very, very, very close to me passes away. She had COVID as well. She was 21. She had twins. She was married. Also, a former employee of mine. And I got the call when I was at the studio and rushed to the hospital, watched her, you know, as she transitioned and everything. And it was just like, damn, I'm literally broken inside. And I got this random opportunity for a company to actually buy a portion of my company out, and they were located and headquartered in LA. So to kind of get my mind off of everything, once I get my song and video done and recorded in Delaware, I head to LA. It is Super Bowl weekend and also Valentine's Day weekend, and I end up going to a death row event. I meet someone there, and honestly, things were cool from there. I, you know, did my meeting and everything with the company, and things just went really left. I ended up getting into a really bad car accident with the person that I met at the death row event, and I almost died. I had a lacerated liver. My organs and intestines had shifted. My entire body just felt like it was paralyzed, and I was in a wheelchair for a pretty long time. I had to learn how to breathe again, walk again, all that. And it took me back a lot, because at the time of when everything happened, it was right in the start of tax season, which is usually my most fruitful season. And with everything that was happening, it was really, really hard for me to keep up with my life. And I was going through so much just internally that I was fighting through my pain, and I discharged myself from the hospital because the first time in my life, I think I was about to go mentally insane in that hospital. My mom had flown to LA, and that was cool, but I just could no longer be in that state and being controlled and having everything that I had go on. I just wanted to have my freedom and be in a place where I felt like I could try. Like, in a hospital, it's really hard to try, especially when you're living there. So I'm gonna show y'all all the pain medicine that I was supposed to be taking and using or whatever. And then the one that I take. And y'all are gonna be like, what in the hell? This is all of my pain medicine. All of these containers. Yeah. The only one I take is this one, which is psilocybin. I don't know. It helps with inflammation and pain and lidocaine patches. Honestly, I have been staying away from pain medicine really ever since the first accident. My nurses used to find my pills under my pillow because I've had so many health issues to where my body gets addicted to things that counteract my health. So I have plans on getting some tattoos to distract my pain because I am in severe pain now from my neck down to my back. My liver still has pain. I'm seeing a GI doctor because I have a lot of issues now just eating shit. But it's okay. This has been one of my go-tos. I'm trying to get my gut back all the way healthy. I'm not allowed to work out. My doctor said I can't, and my physical therapist said I can't, but I'm trying my best to get my body back healthy and moving. Oh yeah, and I cut my hair, not by choice. I went to get a trim and this man literally cut a foot off of my hair. It's the shortest it's ever been in my life. The day of the accident was my ex's birthday. Same day my hair got cut. Crazy. I cried my eyes out that day. I just tried to get back in the swing of things, but there were days where like I would literally be numb and just try my best to exist and fight through everything I was going through in my mind and in my body and in my life. And I didn't know what depression was because I didn't think I had ever experienced it, but I realized that I was depressed when my mom came into my childhood bedroom at home and I was laying on the bed just staring at the ceiling, numb. And I said nothing. She would talk to me. I heard nothing. And it was just like, I could not believe that this was my life. I was used to being so on the go, living my life as a person trying to just enjoy it as a young girl, as an entrepreneur, as a beginner music artist, like whatever you want to call it. I was so on the go, and I constantly trusted people, and that's what's gotten me very bit. And this situation opened my eyes to a lot of things, actually, and it made me into a stronger woman for sure. I really lost myself for a while, and I didn't realize what I was really dealing with until I think I look back on it and internalize it. I tried my best to like live my summer out Granted, this was gonna be one of my biggest birthdays. This was gonna be my biggest year. Like, I had a lot of goals to get accomplished this year, and things just weren't in my favor since the beginning, and now things are getting a little bit better. Actually, a month ago, it was my birthday weekend, and I was trying to celebrate at least at home in Philly. And I just came back from Belize with my parents for my birthday, and this was the weekend before my EP was supposed to come out, and my release party, birthday party, all my birthday events. I go out with my line sister. She is driving the car I gave my parents, my old car, and I was actually vlogging, and we are actually at rest at a traffic light right next to the hospital. A drunk driver comes and hits the shit out of us, and my body went into an instant shock. Like, the first feeling I had with the first accident felt like a cup of water had spilt on me, and felt like my ribs were like crunched, like grabbed at, and I thought I broke my ribs. But the second accident, I was like stiff as fuck, like, because they hit us from the back. The first one, that one was bad because he was going so fucking fast, and he hit two cars at rest, and it's just been like, what the fuck. Like, I was just getting better, and I had to just change my life. I had to humble myself, switch up my lifestyle, prioritize the things that matter to me. I promise y'all, I honestly don't want to go outside, because every time I try to go out and I get unfocused is when shit happens. And it's like God will give me the warnings, the signs, whatever, but when the situations happen, it's like, I told you, bitch, you just didn't want to listen to me. I'm sitting still. I'm working on the things that need to get done between my music, my content, and editing, putting shit out. I have over 13 terabytes of content now in an archive from the past 3 years, including my entire process this year, from the COVID shit to the most recent accident. I am getting physical therapy. I got new insurance, thank God, because self-employed insurance was killing the fuck out of me. It was $800 a month. And I now work like 18 to 20 hour days. And it's okay, because I'm trying my best, and I am going to put myself first. I'm not gonna trust people. I'm just gonna focus on me and just get straight to it. You know, tunnel vision is the best way to honestly stay when you're a different person, like, that has any kind of talent. Focus on yourself, like, first. Like, prioritize yourself, your mental health, all the things that are important to you, your inner health. Like, internally, you should make sure that you are as up to par as possible, because you have to feel good in order to do good. And thank God I'm in a better place in my life. This accident and year affected me mentally, physically, financially, and it grew me spiritually. So beyond that, I am blessed. I am grateful just to be here. I'm still trying to focus on everything. I canceled my EP release party because there's just a lot going on. I'll explain that later. My EP is out as an NFT, but I'm working on getting it out on all platforms.